Hi, my name is David and I am the creator of the channel Spacewave Cosmic Relaxation. In this video I will show you a breakdown of one of my uploads and how it was created. This video is one of a three-part series explaining my workflow and process going through VFX, SFX and music. I won't go into depth though, but enough to give you a hunch of how most things are created. Hi there, in this video, today's video, I'm going to show you the process behind my sound design of my ambiences. Usually I create rain ambience for the majority of my videos. Depending on what kind of environment I create, it tends to be forest usually, but I've done some urban style ambiences too. I think I will focus on that. I'll start with showing you my sound library, which is not that organized, but the naming conventions is proper enough for me to be able to find my stuff. So let's say we want a ambience where we're in a urban environment. I use another sound library that is actually free from Sonis. It's a really good website where you can find millions of different kind of sound effects. Every year since 2005, I believe they have released free samples that you can use. I mean, the rain ambiences I am all covered because I recorded so much myself. And so let's say we want something from here, like let's just type urban. So let's okay, so creative audio pool, urban Berlin, that sounds cool. So let's pretend that I've created a video where we're in an alley in Berlin or something like that. Okay, this sounds cool. So let's use this one. What I would like here is to make this sound further away. So I would probably use a reverb. And I use, well, this is Reaper, by the way, this program. And I use a lot of different plugins when I create my music and my sound design. And for this one, let's use a H reverb stereo by Waves. I really like this one. Is quite cool because it has a lot of already nice presets. Maybe we could use something, okay, so ambience. I don't know exactly how that sounds like. The wetness is going to control how much of the reverb is audible. So if we kind of use full 100% wet, everything will be, the only signal we will hear is the reverb signal. So it definitely has something. I mean, if we normally I would take my time to do this, but let's say that this one is this is what we want. So if we lower the volume, yeah, before and after. So this is before, and this is after. Yeah, it creates a space, and also you can of course filter the reverb. You can expand upon a lot of options here. So let's have a more damped environment. Let's bring down the higher frequencies of the EQ. So here we go. So this is more, maybe a bit too much. Something like this maybe. And also bring down the sub frequencies because we don't want that to disturb the music, because the music contains, yeah, you know, if you know my music, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of deep bass, and this is just going to mud the bass. This kind of works. Maybe we could stretch out the tail of the verb a little bit more. Okay. It's kind of, it's almost a little bit too intrusive, to be honest. Let's create a bus out of this instead. And we could split it up into two channels to create more stereo width. So what I do usually here is this channel is the left one and this is the right one. And to create more stereo, I usually, so they are aligned now, they're synced, both the channels. But if I want to create something more broader, I kind of I could pitch this down. So let's say I'll pitch it down with, so let's say 0.8 8 playback rate instead of 1. 1 is 100% playback rate. This is 0.8 playback rate, so it's going to be slower. So now it should, yeah, create a little bit more, more of a bigger stereo picture. So now once we have that, we need some rain sounds. Let's pretend that we're in, let's say we're in an alley. So I have already some really cool recordings from my backyard that we could use. It's they are very like, not binaural, but it's close. It sounds really, really good. It's like almost as if you're there. I'm using the Sony PCM D100 recorder. And let's say this is, let's see, urban, let's see here. Oh no, this is the thunder. Yeah, we could actually introduce some thunder in here. So let's do that. I recorded a thunderstorm just outside my window. I sat under a balcony on the very lower levels of the house. So I sat under there and I was quite protected if the lightning wanted to show up. And damn, it was right over my head. I think it was like, this was an instant flash. It was right above my head, so yeah, I was lucky I was under the balcony there. So let's use that one. So now we've combined two recordings here. One of the distant sounds of the city. Actually, I would like it to be more reverberant. Size should be bigger. Maybe we should leak in some more high frequencies. And also we should definitely put a EQ on this whole bus with the urban sound and just remove all the lower frequencies. Maybe we could even increase some of the higher mids just to kind of give it more presence. Okay, so now we have like the one rain ambience. This is more of a generic rain ambience containing the thunder basically. So I think we need to keep it quite low in order for the thunder to not be too intrusive. We want this kind of, yeah, it should be a little bit more soft and it shouldn't take over. So the rain won't be that audible as... Oh shit, I'm trying to save this all the time. This is... yeah, let's hope that this don't crash. But either way, I'm going to add some more closer sounds. Yeah, this one could be cool. But it kind of... so let's create... let's do the same thing here. If you want to create like a broad stereo sound, you could use the same channel or a mono sound and create a stereo sound out of it. So this was, yeah, okay, so we need to do like, so now we have, this is a mono sound basically, but I want to create a stereo sound out of this. So either way, I could go about do this. Now we have like a really broad stereo picture. This could be really cool if you want to create like a... Yeah, you just want to create a more immersive experience. This is excellent for that. So let's use that. Maybe lower it a little bit. Okay, cool. So we need something in the middle here, I think. So I might just use the... I know it's going very fast here, so just have to keep up to speed, I guess, with what I'm doing. It's too separated if I use these channels. Let's do like that. Okay, so now we have like a middle. Yeah, so this is a more centered sound. This is the left and this is the right. So now we have something that ties these two together. And I'm using the same recording. Just pitch down a little bit, and I shift the position also of it so that it doesn't play at the same position, so to speak. So now we have quite a lush ambience, I would say. So let's add everything. Let's increase the volume also. The far sounds. Maybe we could even... It's quite noisy. I don't know if I like this, but for the sake of just showing you how it's done and how I go about creating like these big stereo stereo sound pictures, stereo soundscapes. So let's see. We might want to EQ these because they're nice. They're good recordings, but they have some frequencies that I would like to filter out. So I'll just create a new bus. So here we are. So now I can apply a EQ on everything. So as you can see, they contain some low-end information, and I'll filter that out too because I don't want that to be there. Also, this could be cool to use, but I think it will introduce too much noise with the music. So I'll filter that away, like here, and increase some of the higher frequencies. Now we start to hear the drips a lot closer. It feels closer. This is something we need to be careful here because we don't want to introduce too much noise. So okay, let's say that this is a good area. This sounds a lot better now compared to before. If we do before and after. So before and after. A little bit too much noise. But yeah, you can hear the difference. So let's listen to with this sample or this recording with thunder. And the thunder in this case, I think we need more reverb on the thunder. New H verb. I have a good. Okay, high notes, long. Let's use this one. Let's see how this sounds like. Okay, cool. Let's pretend that sounds awesome. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I'm trying to save all the time. Maybe I should. Yeah, just save it here. Okay, so we are in quite loud territories here, so I need to bring this one down. I think I need to bring everything down, really. Okay, cool. So now we've created something quite cool, I would say. Maybe we should lower this one a little bit. The ambience of the Berlin area, urban area. So what could we want more? Yeah, so let's say that there are a lot of I don't know, materials in the closer area. So we need maybe some dripping on, I don't know, let's say plastic. Drain pipe, yeah, let's use this one. This is perfect. So we have a drain pipe and we can pretend that it's to the left or right to us. Let's say it's to the right. So why I click this one off is preserve pitch when changing rate is going to, if I want to pitch this down and I have this one ticked, it will only stretch the sound. It won't actually pitch the sound down. And that's something that I don't want. If you stretch the sound, it sounds, it introduces a lot of artifacts. But so here we are. This sound is very dry now, so maybe we could, we could add a reverb to this one too. But I think that we will do this on the whole mix. So let's just use this one as maybe we could just keep it like this. Maybe it's a little bit too close now. Okay, I'll just put it over here. Yeah, that sounds a little bit easier. Okay, cool. And now let's use drain pipe, metallic dripping. Let's use that one too. Let's say that this is an excellent recording. It is, but let's pretend it works for this particular mix. So let's say we're happy with that one. So we have thunder, we have distant sounds, we have close, well, mid to close sounds, I would say, and really close sounds up here. Okay, so let's put a reverb on everything. So normally I put like a Pro Q3, the best EQ in the world, in my opinion, on everything. So there are still some sub frequencies which could be okay, but I don't want it, as I said before, to clash with the music. So yeah, you can really hear the difference if I just pull this one up. The mids, it will introduce a lot of more presence from the distant sounds. And I don't think we want that. I think it's better if we kind of detract it instead, or decrease it. Yeah, as you can hear, this is quite atmospheric. I don't know if we need a reverb on everything. I think actually this sounds good as it is. So yeah, to be honest, this is quite a nice ambience. So let's say I'm happy with this. So yeah, I think, I mean, if you followed along, this is probably going to be a very long video. So I'm sorry for that, but this will definitely give you some insight in how I create my sounds. I don't use just one recording. I kind of use of a lot of them. So, but the result in this one was quite cool. I mean, I like it. I will probably use this one. Well, thank you for watching. If you got any questions, just write them in the comments and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Take care. Have a good day.